Hi everyone, this is Devin again. We're back with the CollectionBuilder-gh demo, and I'm going to share my screen once again. And in this step, we're going to pull in our metadata and the objects that we're going to use to generate the digital collection website that we're going to build with Collection Builder. So we're back in the repository that you should have been in starting, and we've edited. We made our first commit, and we edited the URL settings so that the digital collection website works. And now we're going to go and we're going to grab some metadata and some objects to build the site. So in the README, you have some general information about CollectionBuilder-gh. It links out to our documentation, which can be found via this link here. It gives you some information about GitHub pages in a couple of different places. That's interesting. And we also then have this demo Collection Builder with our workshop tutorial, which you're in now. And here is where the metadata and the files that we'll be serving are found. And this uses the Psychiana digital collection. It uses several items from that, about 70 items. And Psychiana was a very popular religion in the 30s and 40s, said to be the 8th largest religion in the world at that time. It was a mail order sort of self-help religion founded by a charismatic leader named Frank B. Robinson in Moscow, Idaho. Which is where I'm at right now. So it's a really fascinating collection. I invite you to take a look at it. Apparently we have a broken link. Oh no, it just wasn't served yet. So that's Psychiana. But so you're gonna have just a few, just like, you know, a small bit of that, but we're including MP3s, PDFs, and image files in that group so that you can use those. So let's take the first step, and we're going to download the media files for our collection. So I have these in a zip file on a Google Drive folder, and the link to the full Google Drive folder is below there, and it has other collections you can work with, as well as some other metadata if you'd like to do this more than once. So I'm going to download that. I'm going to use my Gmail account, and it says it can't check it because it's 40 megabytes. We're going to download it anyway. And we will then have the Psychiana objects directory here. So we're going to show that in the Finder. We've downloaded it. It will, once it's downloaded all the way, it will hopefully show itself. And then we can open that by double clicking. I'm in a Mac. If you were in a Windows folder, you would probably want to right click and click extract all. But now we have a folder of Psychiana objects, which we can see here. And there are 66 objects here, MP3s, image files, and PDFs, as I mentioned. So let's just leave that here for now. And so we have our objects ready, and our next step is to get our metadata. And the metadata used for Collection Builder, there's a lot of variability you can use. You don't have to use you know, it's not really regimented. You can combine a lot of idiosyncratic metadata files, but there are some fields that we ask that you have, and we've started the spreadsheet with those fields. So for Collection Builder-gh, you definitely, in any collection builder, you'll need object ID, you'll need a title, and you'll need a format, and that goes for any collection builder product that we're building. But for GH, we're also going to be serving up the individual items via GitHub pages. So you'll need a file name field as well, which lists the file names that you're using. And if you have YouTube, we've built in a lot of the YouTube API in here. You can use YouTube IDs, and that will replace the file name and link out to areas where you can play the YouTube video. And we can show you one of those. So the one thing to mention here is that formats need to follow this specific format, and we have that all documented. And I'm going to click on directly to our metadata portion of our getting started documentation here, and you can see the metadata template. We have some you can download if you want, but format, it's structured according to MIME type standards, and so this is what we use: image/JPEG, application PDF, audio/MP3, and video/MP4. And those are the files that need to be in those areas. So we have our spreadsheet ready. Basically, we've done the work for you if you had your own spreadsheet. I mean, the most work with digital collections is getting the content ready and the metadata ready. So that's, once you're at this point, you don't want to spend a ton of work doing the rest. And that's what we're trying to help. So what you're going to need to do, you will need to make a copy of this for yourself. I'm going to put this in my drive. We'll put it there. Let's call it copy. Although I think you can just download it directly, but you'll want to make a copy because you're going to want to go back and edit some of the metadata and re-download it and re-upload it into the repository to rebuild the program or rebuild the digital collection site. So now we've got this copy here. If I wanted to edit anything, I can go through that, but I just want it ready to be uploaded into the site itself. And we use what's listed here, comma separated values, which is the text-based format for a spreadsheet. And that's what a data format that Jekyll, the static site builder, recognizes and uses and iterates against to build each page and all the visualization features that we're going to do. So I've downloaded that, and I'm going to show that in the Finder. And here it is. It's a very long name, and we're going to want to change that so that it's a lot shorter. So I'm just going to call that Psychiana.csv. So now we have our objects in this folder and our metadata in this folder, and we're ready to upload it to our repository. So let's upload the objects first. So if you go here, you can go to this add file and go to upload files. And then just move to where your files are. So they're in this folder, and drag them over. So I'm going to copy that and drag them in. And so that's going to upload 66 files. Hopefully that goes fairly quickly here. And it will take a little bit of time. And the MP3s are the largest, so those are the early ones. And then it should move pretty quickly down the line. In the meantime, I'm going to open this in a new link. And we're going to add the CSV file to this _ data directory in the Jekyll repository. And the data directory is a place that you can reference a number of different CSVs and YAML files, like the config file that we looked at earlier, so that in the Jekyll system uses those to build the various websites. And so we're going to want to have the Psychiana metadata there. So we're going to go and find that metadata, which is here. And I think you can just, you can just drag it. You don't even have to add upload file. You just drag it and it'll upload it. So we're going to say, we've added the Psychiana CSV. So we're going to make our commit, and we're going to say uploaded Psychiana CSV. And commit those changes. We can click back on the upload, and it looks like all of our files have been uploaded as well. So we're going to make a commit here, uploaded initial objects for collection, and commit those changes as well. And now we have the metadata and the objects that we can use to build a collection. And then the next step, we're gonna edit that config.yaml file a bit further and build the collection itself. So stay tuned.